How to choose and secure remote VPN access solutions, Part 2. Active hardening. Once the chosen VPN solution is set up, the following steps will make the VPN even harder to break into. Only use cryptographic protocols, algorithms, and authentication credentials that have been approved. The algorithms in the NSA-approved Commercial National Security Algorithm (CNSA) suite must be used by all National Security Systems (NSS). U.S. government systems that aren't NSS have to use the algorithms that NIST tells them to use, which includes the algorithms that are approved to protect NSS. NSA and CISA recommend that other systems use the CNSA suite's cryptographic algorithms. Set up the VPN to use IKE IPsec, and if possible, turn off the SSL TLS VPN functionality and fallback options. For IKE IPsec VPNs, you need cryptographic algorithms that comply with CNSSP 15, and for NSS, you need the Internet Security Association and Key Management Protocol, ISAP. In the draft IETF document, Commercial National Security Algorithm (CNSA) Suite Cryptography for Internet Protocol Security (IPsec), the requirements for CNSSP 15 are laid out. In 877 Revision 1, the requirements for other U.S. government systems are laid out. If SSL/TLS VPNs must be used, the remote access VPN must only use strong TLS, TLS 1.2 or later, and all older versions of SSL and TLS must be rejected. Other CNSSP 15 requirements for NSS are explained in the draft IETF document, Commercial National Security Algorithm Suite Profile for TLS and DTLS 1.2 and 1.3. SP 800-52 Rev 2 contains NIST requirements for other U.S. government systems. Use trusted server certificates and keep them up to date for server authentication every year. Don't use self-signed or wildcard certificates because you shouldn't trust them or because they can be trusted for too many things. If available, use client certificate authentication. Some VPN solutions may support client certificate authentication for remote clients trying to access the VPN, such as using a smart card. This is a stronger form of authentication than using passwords. When possible, use client certificate authentication so that the VPN won't let connections from clients that don't have valid, trusted certificates. If the client certificate authentication isn't an option, use other forms of multi-factor authentication to stop bad actors from logging in with passwords that have been stolen. Reduce the remote access VPN attack surface. Apply patches and updates immediately to fix known security holes that are often exploited quickly, often in less than 24 hours. Follow all patch instructions from the vendor. For example, if a vendor recommends restarting all devices as a part of their regular patch guidance, the organization should be ready to restart every device in their infrastructure. When doing a major update or updating from a version that has been exploited and is known to be weak, think about updating the VPN user, administrator, and service account credentials. Removing and making new VPN server keys and certificates may mean giving users new information about how to connect to VPN servers. Assessing accounts to ensure all accounts are expected and needed for remote access. Strange accounts can be a sign of a break-in. Port and protocol can limit access to the VPN device from the outside. Allow only UDP ports 500 and 4500, an encapsulating security payload for IKE IPsec VPNs. Only allow TCP port 443 or other necessary ports and protocols for SSL TLS VPNs. If you can, add the IP addresses of known VPN peers to an allow list and block all other IP addresses. Keep in mind, this may be hard to do if peers will access the VPN with unknown IP addresses. Turn off advanced features and functions that don't have to do with VPNs and are more likely to have security holes. Remote access VPNs can use features like web administration, remote desktop protocol, secure shell, and file sharing, but they are not required. Don't let VPN users access the management interface. If bad hackers get their hands on administrator credentials, they could try to log into the management interfaces and do bad things with privileged access. Don't let VPN administrators log in to the management interface through the remote access VPN. Instead, limit administrative access to internal management networks that are just for them. Look into any attempts to log into the remote access VPN with administrator credentials. Protect and keep track of who gets in and out of the VPN. Enable better security for web applications. Some VPN solutions for remote access may have features that improve the security of web applications. This is to stop people from trying to break into VPN web applications, such as by using information from a user's previous session to get around the authentication. When possible, turn on these features. Enable local and remote logging to record and track VPN user activity, such as authentication and access attempts, configuration changes, and network traffic metadata. Continuously monitor and analyze all logs to look for unauthorized access, malicious configuration changes, strange network traffic, and other signs of compromise. Install an intrusion prevention system in front of the remote access VPN to check session negotiations and find unwanted VPN traffic. Use network segmentation and restrictions to limit access so that only services that need to be accessed remotely can be done through the VPN. Use more information, like information about the device, the environment where the access request came from, the credential strength, and the access path risks when making decisions about access. Web application firewalls, WAFs, can be used. Some WAFs are compatible with TLS VPN traffic, may be able to find and block attempts to exploit web applications, such as HTTP requests with malformed strings that take advantage of VPN vulnerabilities. Work with WAF and VPN vendors to see if their products are compatible, and use WAFs for protection when you can. Protect the entrance to the network. Remote access VPNs are entryways into corporate networks and all their sensitive data and services. This direct access makes them prize targets for malicious actors. Keep malicious actors out by selecting a secure, standards-based VPN and hardening its attack surface. This is essential for ensuring your network's cybersecurity. For assistance with choosing and securing your VPN solution, make an appointment by emailing info@symbiont.com.